going down, man? Welcome to Story Time with Dinero. Hey, man, so basically, man, I'm gonna use these episodes to kind of like just give y'all little stories about some history shit and, conspiracy theories or just wild stories that the world just has to offer that no one's really heard about or really has context about. So today I'm gonna be talking to y'all about Lot and his daughters. Alright, man, so in the Bible, the part of Genesis, man, there's a story about this guy named Lot. He lives in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. So God has this big plan that Sodom and Gomorrah has not been fulfilling its rightful. They've been doing some perversion, they've been raping some folks, there's some homosexuality going on, they praising false gods. Basically, God trying to watch. He like, hey man, look, hey man, there's some trifling ass shit going down there, and I need my top 2 angels to go down there, and see what's going on so I can really complete this decision. I mean, I really already want to do it, but I'm gonna send y'all down there to just go see what's going on. So he sent 2 angels down there, man. I forgot their names, man, but y'all can leave it in the comments if y'all know the story also. So he sent the 2 angels down to Sodom and Gomorrah, and the first house that they came upon when they descended upon Sodom and Gomorrah was Lot's house. So what they did was they came to Lot's house, they knocked on the door. Lot answered the door. He seen them and he said, "Oh, come in. You look weary from your travels. Come in. Come get some bread, Come get some water. Y'all look tired." All they did was come down from heaven, He don't know that, though. He don't know that they angels. They just look like some very lavish, rich men who popped up out of nowhere with some white robes on and shit. And he was like, "Man, hey, come in. I got some hospitality for y'all." So he let them in. The angels come in. They chilling and stuff. Next thing you know, it's another bang on the door. Doom, 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 doom. Lot go answer the door. It's a bunch of angry men outside. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this is all in the Bible. I'm just kind of like putting the story in my own personality type way. You feel me? So a lot of niggas can understand it instead of that scripture talk. So a bunch of men, angry men at the door, and they basically telling Lot, "Hey, like, we just seen 2 beautiful men come up in here, man, and bring them out so that we can lay with them, so that we may know them." You know what I'm saying? So Lot like, "What? Nah, man, these my guests. Like, you know what I'm saying? These my guests, man. Like, you can't just have I can't do that to them. But I do have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's still a virgin. She has never known a man. She's never laid with a man. Y'all can have her instead." Now this shit gets crazy because this nigga really offered up his daughter instead of these angels these strangers. He offered up his daughter to these mob of men instead of giving up these angels. But the men was like, "Nah, man, we don't want no daughter. We want them angels, nigga. Yeah, bro. Nah, fuck all that." So they refused his request. So the angels shut the door, with their magic powers. Whoosh. And they said, "Lot, take your family, go to the mountains of Zorah." I think that was the name of it. Zorah, the mountains of Zorah. Go to the mountains of Zorah and and make sure that whatever you hear when y'all running up there, don't look back. Don't look back. Alright, this part gonna seem crazy, but nigga, the angels did some type of shit where they blinded all the men outside, nigga. Every nigga that was at the door that was angry trying to get in, nigga, they blinded them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So look, Lot had 2 daughters and a wife. And when he told his family what they had to do, the daughters was upset. They were like, "But look, like if they gonna kill everybody, who we gonna marry? Who we gonna have kids with? Lot was like, don't worry about that. God got us. Don't worry about that. We finna go to the mountains. You know what I'm saying? And just don't look back. So he took his family, his wife, his 2 daughters, and they started running to the mountains. They start hearing screaming and stuff, because, you know, God, you know, he doing his thing. He finna tear down Sodom and Gomorrah. It's over for them, you feel me? They start hearing screams and shit. The wife looked back, and she turned to a pillar of salt. Now, when the Bible say pillar of salt, I don't really know what that means, like literally, but you know what I'm saying? We just gonna say that she died, because she didn't go back to the mountains with Lot and his daughters, you know what I'm saying? Even though Lot knew his wife looked back, he couldn't even look back to see that his wife turned into a pillar of salt. So it might mean that she became worthless, like a pillar. Like I don't really know what it means, but yeah, she didn't make it to the next part of this story. So, you know, the daughters and Lot, they make it to the mountain of Zorah. You know what I'm saying? Once they get there, I think it's Zor, Z-O-A-R. Yeah, the mountain of Zorah. They get to the mountain, you know what I'm saying? And the daughters just like, they like, like, what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna have children? Everyone's dead. We're just here with our dad. So one of the daughters had a great plan. She said, hey, we're gonna get dad drunk and we're gonna lay with him and he's gonna bear our seeds. Or we're gonna bear his seeds, yeah. So the first night, they get him drunk. That's their dad. They get him drunk. The first daughter lays with him. She gets pregnant. Another, I guess some more nights go by to get him drunk again. The other daughter lay with him. She get pregnant. They basically raped her dad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, this is a story of Lot and his daughters, man. If you don't believe me, go look it up. It's more versions to the story, but this one is pretty much the original one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, they ended up having their dad's kids. So their brother and sister is also their sons and daughters. And Lot is a grandfather dad to them. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. But yeah, man, if you haven't heard this story, man, go read your Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's in Genesis. I believe it's one of I'll write the description, the link. Go check it out. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Is this story true? Dinero gonna put a no on this one. I'm gonna actually say I don't think this was a true story. It might be like a story to teach you something. I'm not sure what you're gonna learn about incest, but you know what I'm saying, the Bible has a lot of weird morals and principles that it sticks in its stories, and I don't think people should really just take them like literal, like this happened in history before, like this was actually a person who actually did these things, and this is actually what God did. This is my opinion, you know what I'm saying? You know, I could be wrong, but if I am, like I said, it's my opinion. This is how I interpreted it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be giving y'all some more stories, man. Just about other stuff. It's not gonna be just the Bible. It's gonna be more history shit. Different stories in history. I'm gonna do some more Bible stories, you know, just to kind of like give y'all context on them. Cause some people, they just hear the little cover story of the story, and they don't really get the full story. They get the little highlight of the story, but they don't get like the details of it and shit. So I'm gonna help y'all out with that, man. This is gonna be my new little series that I'm gonna be doing for y'all. So y'all check me out, man. And remember, subscribe, comment, man, if you feel like I'm an asshole and I'm just over here telling a bullshit ass story. But this is really something I read, so you can go look it up yourself. That's what you really got to do. If you hear me say something on this bitch, go to Google and check that shit. Don't just be listening to any nigga on YouTube about what the fuck going on. But when you do, come back, check me out, because I got some more shit for y'all, because y'all gonna see, hey, dang, that's a real story. So, shit show. Dinero's storytelling. I don't know what I'm gonna name this shit, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, so what did I learn from this story? So basically what I learned was, or what I got from it was, or what it's trying to teach me, is that Sodom and Gomorrah was basically being condemned for being a city of perversion, rape, homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? Just these things that, you know, God considers sins. So I guess it kind of shines a light on irony that, you know what I'm saying, even like at the end of the story, Lot's daughters eventually became the ones, were actually the survivors of Sodom and Gomorrah. They did the same shit to their dad, but I think that was what's the word? Karma came back and bit Lot in the ass. Like, that nigga offered his daughters up to a whole bunch of dudes, bro, and was basically like, hey, have them. Like, they've never laid with a man. Like, you can have them. You feel me? Like, why was he so willing to do that shit? Like, them his daughters, bro. And even if that's the case, like, he could have just said no without, you know what I'm saying, offering up his daughter. But he did anyways. Like, it was some extra shit. Like, maybe this will get them off my back. Or maybe he wanted the angels to himself. I don't know. He lived in Sodom and Gomorrah. Who knows? This story is fucking ridiculous. It's fucking crazy. But I think it do shine a light on irony. Like, it's so ironic that Lot tried to save the angels from these men who the angels were there to destroy, to eventually be raped by his daughters, which God was already finna destroy Sodom and Gomorrah for anyway. They was doing that type of shit there anyway. And now Lot, the angels helped Sodom and Gomorrah live outside of Sodom and Gomorrah, because they told Lot and his daughters and the mom to leave. Or maybe, I don't know what that part was about the mom just like turning into a pillar of salt. Like, she just took an L for looking back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe that was metaphorically. Maybe that was saying like she was like, nah, I can't leave Sodom and Gomorrah, and she didn't run to the mountain. She just stayed there. Maybe her turning into a pillar of salt was her denying to leave. I don't know. I'm just interpreting it the best way I can. Like, this is a real story. So, but remember, research, keep your mind open, and never settle for the bullshit. Peace out.
What's going on, man? Introducing that new AWOL drip, man. Get you some merchandise, man. You can even drip in your sleep, man. Look at Litty Nitty here, man. We got hats. We got hoodies. You know what I'm saying? We even got joggers, man. Look at these motherfuckers right here, man. We got them, man, fresh. You know what I'm saying? Come get you some AWOL merch, man, because this is a slumber party while you sleep. You know what I'm saying? You can drip in your sleep, too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for when you wake. You can go to sleep, too, man. AWOL, man. All walks of life, man. Come get you some merchandise, man. So, good night, nigga.